朝だよな。
You are now tuned in to the Spicy Ramen Podcast Show.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining in as always. What's good with y'all?
That nigga was hitting the Ginyu Force pose.
I know. I was like, because I was in the middle of it, and I was like, oh shit, the beat dropped. Stop.
I think he said, my name is Raccoon. Prepare for doom.
The names Raccoon. It rhymes with doom.
All right, we're gonna add the fires later. But what's good with y'all? How you doing, JP? What's been up?
None. I actually just went to AfroCon down in Miami. It was really fun. It was a smaller event, like a meetup in a sense, but they had different content creators that were there, different podcast groups too. I at least saw like talked to two of them, got to follow them, see what they're about. But there was some people. There's a guy named Art Monster 3. I posted him. I shared him to the story. He does like tables and whatnot. He can do anime tables or just anything that you want, like personal portraits. If you need like a coffee table, a roll-up table, if you're into smoking weed or if it's legal in your state. So it was just like
disclaimers.
Right. But it was a lit event. They even had like a hibachi, hibachi cook like within their area outside, cooking up some stuff so you're able to eat. I've got to say it was fun. It was like my first little anime meetup type thing, and it was at like a secret location, and they didn't drop the address until later. So it was just like kind of cool. Like kind of had to look a little bit for the area. Like you see a whole bunch of cars parked, and it's like, is that it? But saw some cool costumes. I had fun. It was a good time.
Good stuff.
Definitely gonna be making my way up to like a Blurred Con one of these days. And it's funny because it's like it's near my hometown area. So I'd probably end up going with like a few friends. And if like we had a panel, it's like I would actually have a few people that I brought along too. But I just haven't been able to make it back to Virginia when they're dropping it, but eventually.
All right. That's what's up. I mean, I think it's always awesome to get that I say in-person experience. I feel like with COVID and everything the past few years, it's been really just online, virtual. You get to talk to someone, and when you have those cons, it really allows you to meet and just see all the different variations of people that's out there that really love anime.
Yes, that's one big thing. And y'all know I'm not like the biggest, most talkative person, or I'm not the social butterfly. It's like we all know that's Shaq. I typically try to stay away until I have something to say, but it was cool like getting to talk to some different people because there are people that were there that are kind of like me, a little bit more low key, but still watching anime heavy. It's like know everything that's going on. They're not like super social about it. So talking to some of them or just seeing like the different demographics, even within like the Black community of like people that love anime too. And then there was a owner of a Jewish podcast that was at AfroCon. So it's like different cultures as well. And like we always say, it's like it is obviously like geared towards Black nerds, but it's never been exclusive to just us. It's just we're having like we're trying to put on something that highlights us, but nobody else is excluded. So it's cool like seeing that because we're in Miami and like a Black and brown area in Miami, and still like some white people showing up. There's even someone from Italy that showed up, so that was cool.
Oh wow! So you had a whole bunch of variation.
Shout out to the Italians.
Yeah.
Right. But what about you, Shaq?
So like always, guys, giving y'all a quick heads up on upcoming cons. The two main highlights right now is going into Halloween weekend. Next weekend is going to be Anime Weekend Atlanta, one of the biggest anime cons in the Atlanta area. So if you're in the South or you like going down to the South for Halloween weekend, make sure you make your way down there to AWA. We may be having some announcements about AWA weekend, so stay tuned to Spice Run Podcast for all our announcements for that. Big shout out to everybody once again for supporting us all on social media. We've been getting a lot of good pull from Twitter because Twitter has been a good central area nowadays. So make sure y'all head over to Twitter as well for all our awesome posts and our appearances on a couple of Twitter spaces that happen as well. And going into November, we have Anime NYC brought to you by Crunchyroll. That's going to be one of the biggest ones ending out the 2022 year. And the recent announcement is that the creator and author of Attack on Titan will be in the building of Anime NYC. So Attack on Titan fans, go crazy. It's about to go down. They're really trying to throw down a whole lot of good stuff. And there's a lot more guests that are coming as well. They've also announced that King Vader is going to be there along with RDC World, and a lot more are being announced. So make sure y'all go to Anime NYC. And we will also be making our announcements as well about Anime NYC in the near future. Make sure y'all guys go check it out. And also, it is winter season, so make sure y'all head over to Spice Realm Podcast. Our link is in the bio to get you some merch. It is now available. Get you a nice, awesome, snug, and awesome Spice Realm Podcast hoodie. Fellas, get one for yourself. Get one for your girl because you know she's going to steal yours anyway.
He can buy his own and buy her one. He's still going to take his. So she's getting two hoodies.
Hey, just saying. And then lastly, fall anime season is going wild. It's going crazy. We got the return of Bleach fam stand up. We got the return of Mob Psycho. And we got some brand new animes coming into the mix as well. The long-awaited Chainsaw Man getting all the hype. And the out of nowhere, in my opinion, Blue Lock soccer anime that is raging in social media right now. And plenty more that I can't remember right now because I've been drinking too much. So make sure y'all go check them out. Very awesome season. Fall is going crazy.
This man needs to get cut off.
You can't stop me.
It's like, hey, the show ain't even start yet, bro. You can't be that lit. And we have a comment, but we'll get to those comments after Justin's update.
Yes. So for me, the biggest update is this war in goddamn Bleach is getting so much. Again, of course, I know all the OGs that originally watched it. I knew y'all were going to be coming back, but the animation, I thought it was a movie first episode. I honestly felt like I was watching
the music though.
Nice.
Oh my god.
But on top of watching that, I obviously have been, one of the biggest things I've been waiting for is Chainsaw Man, and I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate how well they did the story. I must realize I'm just not a fan of CGI. Like I think that's just what it is. Like I love the animation, I love the drawings, I love everything about it, but that CGI to me, But oh my god, I think out of all we definitely are going to get into once we get into the show, we'll definitely get into more in detail. But I really want to ask y'all what y'all think out of the new animes that are coming up. What is really standing out? I think that is one thing that's going to be huge. But of course, as always, getting into the episode, I know that we have a special guest that we really want to give a huge shout out for. Go ahead, Shaq, start it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got backstage a very special friend of ours of the show. She's been supporting us for a very long time, and we've been doing our best to support her. You know her from so many cons. You know her as a TikTok phenom in the anime community, also a TikTok phenom in the cosplay community, also an amazing rapper and an amazing singer. Ladies and gentlemen, she does it all. She on the stage today. She on the show today. She on the show today. Hey, she on the show today. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss AfroCocoaPuffs in the building. I'm in the wrong direction. Yes, we got the horns.
He's been working on that. He did that all week.
He has been practicing. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious.
That was completely drunken freestyle. I had no idea I was going to do that.
You are funny.
Welcome, Afro.
Hi, thank you guys for having me. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have a good show.
Yes, we are. And going into the show, today's show is called A Bowl of Demons. It is part 2, yes, 2 of what we've been doing. This past episode, we actually got into a few of those, and I know I got a lot of hate because I was doing the borderline ones. Well, guess what? I got more.
What do you mean by
borderline ones?
It was so last week episode. He was like, I can't believe it's not demon. No, it's not.
Because I mean, so they were humans that turned demon later on, or they were referred to as a demon versus not really being a actual demon.
Because some of these characters, just because they're misunderstood, don't call them a demon.
I mean, you're right.
Racism.
Not racism.
Fucking racist. Make sure I go to our YouTube channel and check out the last episode.
Yes, if you do want to check it in, make sure you go to YouTube. Check out our Spicy Ramen podcast episode. I think it was episode 14.
Yep.
Season 3, episode 14. And getting into it, since JP, you got to start it off. I know you have a list. You probably was watching that. It had questions. So let's start it off with that.
Well, I was just going to go into my first demon. And I was just going to say, because the half human, whatever shit it's like, I don't want to get stuck in all that. So I'm going to go with Ryzen from Yu Yu Hakusho.
That was,
hey.
I was thinking
hey.
And this man, strong as fuck, kept balance to everything. But the part that was crazy to me was the fact that this anime is old as hell. It's from the 80s. If you ain't watched it by now, it's like, but somehow he mated with a human, but then his demon like seed didn't transfer until Yusuke, like 44 generations down the road, to where Yusuke is part demon. That's just crazy. That's like, anime always has some weird shit that makes you think it's like, what if that can actually happen? It's like, not that we really believe it, you know what I'm saying? But it, like, stuff like that is like crazy. But I wanted to say Yusuke, but I don't want to get hit with the Justin hate or the
Justin hate.
It was just specifically him. I couldn't let him be right. He just gonna be right.
Toe the line like that. So I like Yusuke is cooler to me. Half demon.
He's the better demon.
He's the cooler of the demons, but I would go and say this, like, start with Ryzen, the one who gave him that power, I guess.
Yeah, no, the OG is always going to be the best pick. That was actually one of my choices. I feel like Ryzen played exactly the role he needed to play in the anime. It was like, yes, there are people that are stronger than you, but just like all the side characters that's probably just as good as the main characters, Disease made sure to kill me off.
Yep.
I feel like once they had the connection, they did what they had to do between him and Yusuke. I was like, all right, he got to go, because the way the rest of the story is about to progress, he's gonna just all delete all the shit we got planned. And then, like, I feel like when they talk about the story of like what he used to do back in the day, like, I feel like Yusuke at one point could have been like, hey man, like, it was that good. You just wasn't eating shit for the rest of your life? Like, you starving for it? Like, it was like, was it that good? I feel like Ryzen would have been like, shit.
Devotion.
Boy, let me tell you something.
Devotion. Loyalty. And I think that was one of the cool things about Ryzen, was because he was a demon, but he wasn't like all rage and wasn't trying to destroy everything. Mm-hmm. It's like what they say is like he was able to, like, he had a balance of like sincerity, but then also like rage, which is also like Yusuke, because we all know Yusuke rated E for everybody.
Opportunity hero.
It's like this man tried to fight a whole stadium of demons as a normal human.
First, like, recorded soul snatch in anime history. He got his soul snatched.
The pause.
I gotta ask, like, is this? Y'all let me know. I just gotta know, like.
Oh,
That was
I was like, you ain't about to say it again and act like you didn't just say that.
but like how all of us just went like,
I'll double down.
it's okay.
This is why shit like this happens. This is why shit like this happens every time. Like, who man is this?
Yeah, you guys scared him away.
We ain't scaring him away. I clicked him away.
Oh, I thought he left.
Oh no, that was all me.
No, that's routine. That's routine.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. It just fits. It fits. Is there an earlier incident that we can speak of?
This man, my nigga said soul snatch. And then he said it again.
Like, nah, nigga, we heard you the first time.
This is a kid show.
Just wait for somebody to agree with him. Oh yeah, you're right.
No,
Oh my
nigga.
God.
No, nigga.
That was funny.
But how about you, Shaq? What's your demon?
So I gotta go to one of the OG demon antagonists, and someone who became an antagonist only because he couldn't get none, and that is OG.
Not like an incel.
No,
The whole Smash episode. One didn't want it.
Naraku from Inuyasha.
Oh yeah, you're right. Why you word it like that? Like, oh my gosh.
So that's the best way to describe him and his position as an antagonist. It's just because he couldn't get none from Kikyo. So he was like, fuck it. I can't get like that's literally like maybe like a good percentage of the black nerd trolls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can't get nothing.
I mean, Kikyo did the same thing to Inuyasha.
Yeah.
True.
He did the
True.
same. So I mean,
She did
You
a
got
physical.
gas
I find it so funny how
right? Oh my god! I swear.
I haven't even watched Inuyasha like that. I just know it's on some love petty shit.
Yeah, it
And
is a
word
petty love.
Like
anime.
triangle, a love triangle.
not even that. It's like
I
4 or 5.
think that's kind of
people
why I
involved.
didn't want to watch it. I was like, man, this is some soap opera shit. This is the fuck off my TV. It's like I'm trying to see fights, nigga.
Nah, the fights were dope though.
The fights were pretty good.
So when I started watching Inuyasha, it was because I was like, it was when I was a kid and it came on Toonami. But you remember, not Toonami, like late night Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stay up that late. Like I've been like a low key narcolep since I could remember. So once it hits like 11, I could be talking to you, and then by the time you respond, I'm already asleep. So then when I would wake up and I'd see this love shit on my TV, I'm like,
Listen,
get out of here, bro.
That end theme song wake you up though.
Hey, it did. Right.
Listen, they came on like what 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yup.
It would be nice though if you like watch the scary show and then you go and like watch anime and then like the ending music is all calm and relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think every anime has that. Like, I don't know of many that didn't have that like calming, want to either cry or put you to sleep type ending.
You're right.
I should have
And
to do, though.
the one thing that train. Is that a train? Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's episode is brought to you by Mugen Train. Mugen Train is gonna get you.
You had no right. I was over here telling myself, I said, please don't let them hear that train. I hate that train. Listen, every time I'm trying to record music or do the voiceovers for my videos, I have to time it around the train because like whenever I record my voice, you can hear it very clearly in the background and it just messes everything up. I can't stand it.
I feel you.
What?
You got a signature ad lib now with a train song?
Right? I may have to incorporate that. Oh no, because this ain't it. This ain't it.
I was thinking, I was like, how on brand of me. Everyone is sitting there staying quiet about it, and me, damn, that train.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was like, no, I'm gonna leave it alone.
I do that. I'm like that. I was that kid that's like grabbing on everyone that's ignoring something. It's like, you guys don't hear that? I know you hear. It's like, come on.
You Aggie. Oh my God, you're so angry. Because I hate that.
Let's head over to the comment section real quick. We got Nerdy Bird Studio. What?
Nerdy Bird Studios. What's
Hey, you the octopus.
Oh, no. He's
Yes.
dropping. How do you do that?
That was my first thought. It was like, wait, how do you do that?
Hey, you gotta go and tell us how you did that, because now it's like,
yeah, now it's the thing. Like,
and then we have on Twitch Tink Bird, and as he always is, referencing Shaq being too drunk before the show actually starts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, eventually Shaq's gonna one day we're gonna join the show. He's gonna have no red cup.
Never.
He's gonna be like, they said I've had enough. And then from Tink Bird again on Twitch, CGI and everything. Now, even if people don't want it. And that is very true. And that's referencing Justin talking about his criticism of Texas. I said Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Chainsaw Man. But I feel like it applies though, because I was thinking it's like Halloween time, Chainsaw Man, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is the loophole working? Maybe not.
I think.
Oh, and she said hi back. And then on YouTube, we got Sixth Rakage.
My boy Jamal. What's happening?
And it's a wild Tony Chopper.
Oh my God. That video is the
And then that was from Empress Jasmine on Twitch as well. And then from Tink Bird, soap opera shit off my TV.
So can you watch it?
Yes. I don't want to watch that shit. Now that I'm older, I will watch like different anime. But back when like Inuyasha first came on, I'm like 10, 11. It's like, bro, I don't want to see that shit. It's like I didn't start watching like, was it seinen anime until I was like 20, 21. Before that, actually that's a lie, because I watched Death Note and shit like that. But most of the stuff I like was shonen until I grew up a little bit. What happened?
Nothing.
No, it's
What happened?
Woo! Afro, it's your turn. Go ahead, girl.
I just said nothing.
What happened?
You don't hear me? Nothing happened. No, literally nothing happened. I'm just being stupid. So, as cliche as it is, I have two choices. Very cliche. Okay. First of all, Sukuna from JuJutsu Kaisen.
Thought.
What we're not gonna do. What we're not gonna do. Okay. Listen. Listen. I want to like he's the type to make somebody switch sides. But anyways, so between Sukuna, it's not a thought.
Hashtag thoughts. Sukuna's a thought. All on Twitter.
And the other obvious choice. The other obvious choice is Kurama. Because first of all, rest in peace. The Nine-Tailed Fox.
Oh, hey.
Oh, wait.
Hold on with the spoiler.
Hold on now. Because we mentioned. No, you know what? Just because he's going to be petty with his. Now, let me tell you something. So, we have talked about Kurama in the previous episode. And my retort was that he is not a demon. He's a chakra spiritual entity. They classified him as a demon because of his actions when he was controlled by Madara. Therefore, he is not a demon. He's a chakra
Low-key.
beast spirit. It's a difference.
He
He was claimed to be a demon because of the people who feared him and not understood him. People claim you to be a demon when they don't understand you.
I would like to have I have a retort. That really doesn't matter because that's a loophole. He was a demon fox.
Thank you. You said exactly what I was getting ready to say. He was a demon fox.
Even though he was born of chakra, but everything is born of chakra anyway. It's like in a way, like everything has chakra. He's just created completely out of chakra, but it's like then you're getting into like God stuff. So we ain't even got to get over there. They called him the demon fox, so I feel like that does classify him as a demon, even though technically, like I get what you're saying. Technically, he's just chakra, but
he's just an oversized animal of chakra.
Oh my God!
Everything's
called a demon.
He is a demon made of chakra. He's a demon made of chakra.
And isn't it in Japanese folklore the nine tail is a demon?
The demon
spirit,
exactly.
Spirit. Nope, spirit.
They legit use the word demon. They use that word.
Okay, but if we're getting into that, then that would be it's like remember, like Japanese culture and American culture will have different names for the same type of monster.
But they describe how demons look and how spirits look a lot differently.
Oh,
when they
the
go
demons
to
have like the
with the horns and the claws and all that other stuff.
You are
when they talk about the fox,
you're right, but
they say the fox
different forms.
spirit.
Okay.
It took the form of a fox, but it's still a demon.
So I'm going to go back to my original point before I go into something else that's going to make me lose my point. They called him a demon. He is a demon.
You're kicking him out.
Hey, dead ass.
All right, we didn't want to hear it last time. So we're going to make sure. No, we're not doing that. He didn't want to hear it last time. So we clearing it out. We making sure. I appreciate y'all energy. Thank y'all. Keep there and listen. Just sit there and enjoy. Sit there and enjoy.
All right? Silence you.
Enjoy.
Hey, Shaq really got mad and hit you with the. I know you're not laughing.
That's why you still laughing, nigga.
Oh. Not everybody can get it. Oh my gosh.
He saw Justin agreeing and he was like, I don't like how you agreeing. You agreeing.
So I'm gonna say y'all right and
there's no need. We don't hear nothing. That's okay. Like I said,
I will not be silenced, nigga.
Oh my gosh.
Let us know in the comments if Kurama and all the nine-tailed beast are considered demons.
Too late, they already there.
Just Kurama. Boom. Demon fox.
Hey, Shaq, that's it, bro. Bite! Bite!
That's what he's known for. That's what he is. He just a demon fox made of chakra. That's it.
He's only mentioned.
Now that this argument just happened, because I didn't get to watch the episode yet in its entirety. But did you bring up another character from Yu Yu Hakusho in the last episode?
Yeah, I brought up Yusuke. Yeah.
Okay, so okay, so Yusuke was the one that. Okay, so now I know it's one I'm gonna go with, and eventually I can't be blocked.
I'm about to make a phone call real quick.
Hey,
we learned, we conquered. All right.
Shaq liked to bully Justin.
I see that.
So it's not that I like to bully him. I just like that he's wrong. I enjoy him being wrong and being right.
Oh my God.
That sounds like a bully.
Yeah.
Hey, if we not even ask, we just know how many times has Justin gotten kicked out by Shaq versus Shaq getting kicked out by Justin.
That's true. Because the last time I was in the comment section, Justin got kicked out a lot. As soon as he voices,
man, this ain't no count. I don't know what she's talking about. It's about even. It's equal opportunity around here, okay?
Yo.
The guest.
You
This
think
nigga booted the guest.
you know how this works, ma'am. You know how this works. Do your train. Go ahead and hop on that. We'll see you later.
Okay, so we got some extra. Okay.
Right, they kicked me out the guest.
On YouTube, okay, he said Shaq about to kick me out the comment section. Shaq would be that petty. That could be the dude. He's like, "Oh, you laughing?" He go walk.
That is spicy tonight. Oh my gosh.
From Ella Arevalo on YouTube, it's a 50-50 chance every episode that Shaq's gonna let the power go to his head.
Yeah.
It's not going to my head. What? It's going to my hands so I can just click the nigga off.
Oh my god, that's terrible. You are drunk with power, sir. Not just physically.
See?
All right.
Maybe he grown.
I'm laughing.
Here go Ella. Ella took one out the train. I hate that train.
Was that Thomas? That ass when I was hearing that, I just wanted to go.
Oh my gosh. I can't do anything about it.
Hey, you know what though? You could definitely I would use that train to like get out of shit. Like, hey, can you do this? I'm like, nah, I actually am on a train, so whatever place.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then they gonna hear it. I would use that. It's like, hey, can you do this last minute show? Nope.
That's actually a really good idea.
You the train?
Listen, now she's thinking about all the time she tried to get out of a conversation.
I'm telling you, like when I be talking to clients.
But I can't hear you. Oh no, girl, this train coming. I gotta go. I gotta hop on the train.
Yeah, like I'm gonna lose reception. I'm on this train. Yeah.
Bro, I would have used that so many times.
I'm about to.
Today's episode is sponsored by the Mugen Train. And Dunkin' Donuts.
Not Dunkin' Donuts. No, Ricardo.
Wait a second.
Okay. No. Okay. Okay.
What?
Hold up. We got a comment from YouTube saying, "Live by the train and die by the train."
What is going on here?
I don't know if you want me to tell you guys the inside joke though.
Is that the BlurredCon thing with the lights off? Is that what everyone? I don't know what the fuck is going on.
What do you mean?
What was that thing that when her and Jasmine were going off in the comments, and the thing about the cucumber came up?
Never forget.
There was just tell me the inside joke because I'm confused.
I'm scared.
Okay.
Wait, can you say the inside joke on this?
Oh, it's nothing terrible.
Hey, we got the parental advisory on here, so.
Oh, you sure do. We'll see what he says real quick because I don't know if
I gotta get the disclaimer first.
Yeah, okay. I gotta get consent. But anyway,
listener discretion is advised.
Oh my gosh, but it's funny.
I think this would be like funny if something like that happened on like if we do our first panel and then like some wild story comes up and it's like, are we allowed to talk about this?
Okay, he says,
"Hey, come on up."
Okay, so I sent him a video today, and it was a screenshot of a Twitter post, and it was talking about how people be out of pocket on Twitter because they just be saying anything on Twitter, and like you don't get flagged for it or disciplined or anything like how they be doing the other platforms. So basically, this one girl, she ended up committing suicide because the video got out of her getting ran train on by a whole bunch of dudes. So the video got out, and of course she was so embarrassed that she committed suicide. And so it was posted on Twitter, and then somebody reposted the video. It's not funny. Somebody reposted the video and said she lived by the train and died by the train. Because she threw herself in front of a train. That's how she died.
No way.
Hey, Justin, good luck with that.
That got dark.
Wow.
That was way darker than I thought it was going.
It had to be a burner account. I pray.
And you know, I'm gonna say,
well, first, before we say anything, I am sorry for that family's loss. I hope, whatever she was going through, hopefully she was able to get whatever resolution she was looking for. To the family, all of that. Period. But whoa,
bro. Okay, and you know the thing is like,
I'm good now.
Y'all been on Reddit before, right?
Reddit is bad too.
Some of the comments, it's like, that's so fucking dark, but it's actually kind of funny.
Like, I get it.
And it followed with there was a bunch of train comments afterwards in the comment section.
So they went and like just kept the joke going.
They kept the train jokes coming.
Hey, that.
And like somebody else said, like, how they put it? Is it, well, that I guess she got railroaded or something like that. I'm like,
is it
there was like 5?
Back?
You know,
I don't know yet.
Okay.
There was like 5 or 6 other dark jokes, and oh my gosh,
dark jokes are a part of comedy. Like, I know, like, obviously it's horrible, but the unfortunate thing is like, I don't know, there is something in it where it's like there is humor in dark, like doctors, for example. Like doctors, people in the medical field, some of them, or like police, they have some of the sickest humor. Like coroners have some sick humor. So it's,
I just want to say I hope I just hope that this guys, I just Tyler, god damn it.
This comment on Facebook. What? Let me share it, David.
I'm trying to click it too.
Tyler Walls, that story was a real train wreck. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
We have Ella on YouTube. Cut the cameras, dead ass. It's like, stop.
Hey, yo, this is. So I just want to say that I hope that this episode does not get derailed. I'll see myself out.
Yeah. Shit. Well.
So about them demons.
About them demons. Wow.
Y'all niggas going to hell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let y'all know that. And you know, to try to lighten the mood right now, I'm gonna try to just have everyone feeling a little happy by listening to this real quick, because this makes everybody happy.
So you put on a show about somebody who literally does the same exact in the first. Okay. It's horrible.
Hey, imagine if we just had that background music playing the whole time while we just talked about the darkest shit.
I'll never be able to listen to the theme song again. That would have been it. That would have been it.
All right, whose turn is it?
I'm sorry.
I think I'm up, and I don't think I'm gonna change my person because I feel like
I'm gonna go and say AfroCocoaPuffs is the next.
I'm nominate AfroCocoaPuffs and this is my well-being.
Hey, take that Tony Chopper hat off. You can't wear that.
Yeah. I told him. I'm telling him he said
I'm chopping in beast mode. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna go with Pachita from Chainsaw Man, but yeah, Afro Coco.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, hashtag AfroCocoa Demon on all platforms.
yeah, hashtag that up. Yes.
Make sure you hashtag this episode, hashtag Cocoa Demon on all platforms.
Oh, just tell a story. What you mean?
Pochita after such a demon is so heinous. So I'm gonna leave Pochita out of this.
Oh, yeah. All I did was tell a story.
You told the story, but you had fun with it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh? You know when you say something and it's like they heard you, huh? What you mean? But
What
Justin,
you mean?
Oh,
But yeah, no, I think for my choice, I'm going with Pochita from Chainsaw Man. If y'all ever see the first episode, you clearly know who we're talking about, but it is the dog inside of Chainsaw Man. It is the main character, technically, depending on how you look at it. But
so I like how the anime calls him Pochita, but the whole community make him sound Spanish, saying Pochita.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving that right now.
Did that. No. I'm going with the community on that one.
I like that.
That's Pochita. That's my boy, Pochita, cuz.
I found the post.
Oh god.
Hey, you still
Ma'am.
This is why sometimes we gotta be careful.
Yeah, that's gotta get picked too. Like, just
because some folks be out of pocket.
You try to get the show, just stop.
Right?
Yeah,
If YouTube sends us an email, we forward it to you, ma'am.
Yeah, no.
Jeez.
No.
I'm mad she went and looked back for it.
We done left that train station. Hey, she need to go and hop on that train that be choo-chooing all up in the video and shit. It's like, go get yourself a ticket.
You better order them some flowers or something, man. This is only right now.
I think started GoFundMe.
Someone said they try to get her back on the right track.
God damn it. Ma'am, I promise you, if this show gets blocked for any reason,
I'm done.
if this episode gets blocked for any reason, you will receive a very professionally aggressive email from our HR, which means me.
I'm done.
Yeah, but Pochita though. Pochita.
Yeah.
I'm hot.
Yeah, because you burning in hell already. Your soul's already halfway there.
Somebody just hit the door like,
She said, I'm getting hot. Shit.
I was supposed to pull that rope for a long time.
Ladies and gentlemen, for everybody who's watching and for those who are listening, make sure you do hashtag AfroCocoaDemon on all platforms. Thank you. Good God.
That fire is hot. I literally saw the message. I saw it like she plays a little screenshot of her talking about it, and next thing you know, she's just looking around and she in hell. She's like, "What? I didn't even do nothing. Like, I was just standing there for a second. Like, what?"
Hey, look, we just gonna be looking over, and then we gonna have y'all watched what was it, Hellfire on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Two big ass demons are gonna come and just
No, it's Hellbound.
Hellbound, that's what it is.
Yeah, I watched that. Listen,
Yeah,
I
notice how she corrected me. It's Hellbound.
She knows how she goes. She knows how she
She's like,
goes.
say it right. Say my
know.
destination correct.
Okay,
That train that you hear,
Not my destination. Yeah, I know.
that train you hearing is about to take you right over there. It's like you've been in hell the whole time.
You've been talking about it this whole time. Just, I know how I'm going.
Okay, that's sort of on subject though. Okay, so I know it's not an anime, but Hellbound. That I binge watched it in one night and I could not go to sleep. like I started, I think around 6 o'clock, and I watched all the episode, and I think I finished around 3 or 4 o'clock, and I had to stay awake because I was too scared. Like I don't know why I put myself through that, but it's a good show. It's a good show, but like for people who, if you don't really, it's not a scary movie or nothing like that. It's definitely a thriller. But if you're not really good with scary movies like that, then yeah, you probably need to watch it during the day or watch it with somebody, because I made a mistake and did that. But it was good though.
We got a comment from YouTube saying that the show Hellbound is about her life. Woo!
I definitely was thinking that. I was like, so this is the documentary. She was
Right.
watching the documentary, couldn't go to sleep.
We're not doing that.
You should have honestly just gone to sleep anyway. Not like you can.
Comments like this, you ain't avoiding nothing. Like this was day one. This is like, oh yeah, no, this is Tuesday. This is Tuesday. Yeah.
If anything, it's better if they appear while you sleep.
I want to be being awake.
Just showed up and be like, "Hey, yo, what's happening? You ain't got nothing in the fridge."
No.
Hey, yo, Afro, where the food at?
Okay, so
hey, Afro, wake up. What do I find?
that's the Wi-Fi password. Oh my gosh, you guys need to stop. This is terrible.
JP's on you.
JP, continuing on. What demon you got? We already know Afro, so we got to come up with something else.
I'm gonna go with the prettiest demon.
Yeah.
Ever.
See, just
the lady killer, Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, okay.
The redhead one. That nigga be beating people's ass with a fucking rose whip.
Listen, every
Looking
time he
pretty as a motherfucker too. That he is the prince of that group.
Yeah.
He don't look like he would be tough like that or anything. Like when Charlie Murphy was like, he out here wearing blouses and shit. Like it, but he'd be the one that everybody loves.
Yeah.
If the Kappas had an origin story.
What is that?
If the Kappas had an origin story.
You said the Kappas?
This guy, right? Oh my god! So I saw on Twitter one time, a girl had posted Kurama, but like she put it with like like when he first appears in the Dark Tournament, but she put Trey Songz music over it, and so when you see it pan up to his face, you hear this right here's a panty drop.
Yeah, he just got to get the shimmy. He just got to shimmy.
Why is that perfect though? It's it.
No, but the caption was me, the age of 15, discovering, and then it just had water emojis.
I didn't know people was getting that excited from Kurama.
Oh, bruh.
I knew people liked him.
And matter of fact, I think recently on Twitter, I'm not going to say the page's name, they recently had a DILF tournament.
Was Ichigo's dad on it?
Yes.
As he should.
Yeah.
I guess
there was a couple of them on there that wasn't even dads, but I wasn't in that conversation.
Ging was on it, right?
Who?
Ginge, whatever his name is.
Gene.
No,
Don's dad. Gin.
Gene.
No, I don't think it was.
He wasn't? I was gonna say, I'm surprised because a lot of people
a deadbeat.
A lot of people have daddy issues, and then they want to go with. It's like I figured he would be.
Yeah.
It's a deadbeat.
Prime. He's prime.
There's nothing attractive about him.
He gonna drop some off, and then he gonna leave.
But
that's like UPS.
Excuse me. But in any case, Yoko Kurama definitely one of the OG pretty boy demons of that time. Second to some people might say otherwise. Some people say second to Shishomaru, aka Mr. Fly and Fresh himself.
Where Jazz at?
Some people say otherwise. So
yeah,
I like for Jazz to pop up.
What'd you say?
You said what?
I don't think he gave off those traits the same way like Kurama did. The drip, like he definitely had the drip. It was natural, but Kurama actually changed outfits throughout the seasons.
Okay.
to show the drip.
Show they had drip.
They had.
Oh yeah, no, they had.
They
drip.
did.
They
They did.
But that nigga had the fur though. That nigga had the fur over his shoulder.
Yeah, that's why I looked at him like that because Shisharmaru.
He had moves that matched his outfits. It was like, oh, I need to smoke. Oh, I need to go.
Bro, like he can flick his wrist and like
exactly.
Nigga.
His outfit was just that drippy. He didn't need to change. Like he just wore that all the time because like
it was just
that's enough drip for everybody to see.
He's got drip, but he couldn't replicate it. He couldn't do it again. Karama was out there doing it over and over. We got
Bird from Twitch. So Shomaru can get it.
Bro, he was in the demon world calling his mom with a polo on.
Wait, who?
There she goes.
Oh,
you remember if he was literally calling somebody in a different world.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
Like that's player. That is the most player thing I've ever seen. Like, yo, I'm in a different world, and I got enough time to switch outfits just to talk to you. That's the only time we saw the outfit. Is when he
switch outfits.
Look at this one right here. Like, look at that drip they had. Ooh.
Yes.
Well, I mean, go back.
Yeah, go back.
No.
But you see how look at this right here, bro. Look at the man had the jacket on.
Like, nah.
I mean, all of them were dripping.
Yeah. The bomber.
Hey, yo. He was the only one that didn't really change fits that much.
He
ain't too mad
because he had knuckles. He was like, "This is my drip."
Listen.
He said, "What does it matter? I got to shop at the kids store." He said, "I'm 1,000 years old and and he's like, I gotta go shop at the kids store. This is bullshit." He wasn't that old. He was like what, like 100?
Rikage, you out of pocket.
100 and some change.
You out of pocket for that.
Hey, you got coming from Sister Rikage from YouTube. Karama cries after sex. I feel like the bed has rose petals before and after.
It does. It has all the rose petals. Got some candles going on.
He shops at Bath and Body Works. That's a fact. Don't give me that look. He probably does.
He the founder.
I can't tell if you're trying to play him or not. That's why I looked at you like that.
That was a compliment. Bath and Body Works, the plug.
Oh, okay.
He would smell good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like he smells good.
But you're right about the rose petals everywhere. But it's like that'd be a bitch to clean up.
What?
The rose petals.
The rose petals.
No, it's not. All we got to do is take the sheets. All right, can we talk about that on here? Yeah, just make it.
Hey,
how you gonna ask him to talk about that?
It's how all of us went. Hold up.
I'm just saying, she's like, can we talk about that? I'm like, let's talk about the train wreck.
She was about to drop some knowledge. Like, all right, we in here. We'll just see the demon coming out.
Yo.
Just gather the four corners, like dump it in the middle. There you go, and then just empty in the bag.
We got a comment from Six Rikage on YouTube.
Rikage, go to sleep.
He says he rose whipped himself.
He said all the roses are his side of the bed.
Hey, it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all also put AfroCocoaPuffs on all platforms.
Yep. Her new hashtag was just.
I haven't do anything.
Today's episode is brought to you by AfroCocoaDemon. You're gonna get wrecked today. It's gonna get dark today. Woo! All right.
I'm sorry.
So, and I hate to say this character because it's gonna go into the previous conversation, but we're not gonna go there, so stop it. But my choice for is the homie who pulled up at the last minute to run the fade, Akaza from Demon Slayer.
Oh.
From Mugen Train.
Why you say it so slowly?
Because I'm trying to avoid the previous conversation. But Akaza from Demon Slayer. Lucky, like I said, I'm just an anime watcher for Demon Slayer. I haven't dove into the manga yet, but Akaza definitely he was known prior to, but definitely how the story laid out with the previous demon, and then him showing up at the very last second to be like, "Oh, y'all thought it was done." You thought I was feeling you?
You thought I was feeling
You thought I was leaving you?
you? Okay, I'll give you that though. I'll give you that.
Oh my
My
goodness.
cheeks hurt.
But yeah, Akaza definitely. I know me. I'm a big fan of like martial arts heavy characters, and Akaza coming in with like him being this an analytical fighter, and like him like talking about Rengoku, which had a weird sexual tension to it, kind of sorta. I'm not going to avoid that about him fighting and stuff. And like him, and I guess like I've been told about his background as a martial artist prior to him being a demon also, and like just running the hands was just really dope in like the time. And then him being a character on the Demon Slayer game, his boss battle is fucking hard. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like
Really?
So the game is the story mode is so deceptive that like you can go through the story mode and have no issues. But as soon as he pops up in the Mugen Train part, you die at least 5 times. This nigga's combos are immaculate. Like he's serving 35 combos as soon as he punches you. His special ain't nothing to like. Just imagine all the shit he does in the movie, he does on you. That shit is and happening.
There's a way to beat that.
Yeah. I mean,
they wouldn't have put it in the game if there wasn't a way to beat that. So like
it is, but it takes a minute. You ain't gonna figure out.
You learn through death is what he's saying. Like you gotta learn at least. It took me at least 3 deaths before I was like, oh, okay, this is the system.
Yeah, and then people who use them on like if there's a legit Akaza player online, he is toxic.
Yeah, by far.
Like Akaza players on Demon Slayer online are fucking toxic. If they know like if you're just an Akaza playing and if you're just a fan of Akaza and you're just playing them, cool. But those who actually know how to use him online, fucking toxic. Goddamn, his combos are crazy. But definitely a demon who like showed out, and I'm excited to see what happens later on in the following arcs. I might be reading the rest of it.
Showed out and ran.
Yes,
boy, I ran.
Ran off on the plug twice.
On back.
Y'all stupid.
Put it in reverse, Terry. That nigga said, "I'm out."
I'm out.
But do you really think he's winning if he stays?
Huh?
Do you really think he's surviving if he stays?
Oh no.
I mean, if the sun is coming out, but
yeah, the sun coming out, but like it was like early in the night. Well, like he still had a couple more hours. Nah,
yeah.
The thing is, I understand it was about his survival, but he got called a bitch by a human, and the nigga threw a sword at him. He said, "Fuck you, nigga."
He did.
Oh, need a sword here, just
like you a bitch. Yo, shoot a bitch.
That's basically what happened. And he just took it too.
And he kept on running.
Yep, sure did.
He beat up his sword out of anger. Like, I can't believe this bitch ass nigga.
Stupid human.
Did he punched it?
Yeah, he pulled it out of him and then just started beating it up. It was like, bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna fade his ass next time I see him.
And if you know how the story goes, I didn't say it. I just said if you know how the story goes, like
are you referring to the manga? Because I haven't read. Okay, I haven't read.
Justin
the manga.
and I are hip. Me and him, me and Justin, we on the same wavelength.
Okay, niggas read.
Yeah, we get it. You know how to read. Okay.
Read well. Read well.
That's enough of that. Go ahead, Austin.
So, have you guys? Okay, still talking about demons. Have you guys seen Promised Neverland?
Of course.
I read it too.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
I haven't.
Let's pull him real quick too. So yeah. So I really like that. I can't wait till they come out with the 3rd season because if they do, because the way they ended season 2, I was not happy about.
Because from my understanding, season 2 was the ending of the series, and they skipped a large portion of the manga.
No, season 2 was the end.
Yes.
No,
and that's the reason why mangaries are upset, because there was at least like 2 to 3 more storylines that was needed for more clarity and context that they skipped over.
That's what I'm saying. Because like they skipped over like how the rest of the kids got there. They skipped over the kids growing up. They skipped out.
And there was like a dragon at one point, and I was like, "Where did Blue Eyes White Dragon come from? Like, how did this whole Yu-Gi-Oh card get here?"
Yeah, they skipped like 150 chapters.
Like, I'm watching it, like I'm excited. I said, okay, great, because me not knowing that it's getting ready to end. So I'm watching excited. Oh, great, the kids are there now, and they're showing like how they met up and everything. Phil got older, and then it just credits.
Bruh, it is the worst fucking thing that I've ever seen, because that story could have been so fucking good.
Amazing.
And
it was.
Been like excited about it and all that, but they fucked it up.
They did.
Yeah. I was like, y'all really shit on that show.
Like the parts that they put emphasis on. Like, okay, for instance, like earlier when what's that dude's name? The one with the white hair. The boy with the white hair. What's his name?
William? I don't know.
No, it's not. It's like William, but it's not William.
It's like a. I know. We know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like a proper name
of the
other 3 kids.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah. So, okay. So I remember when like he was sick and everything, and they was trying to find a way to get back at the demons and stuff, and so he came up, with the whole experiment and blah blah blah. Okay. So
Norman.
Norman. Thank
Norman.
you. Okay.
Had a normal last name.
Right. You stupid. So
William, and work your way down.
I feel like that whole part right there in the anime, because I haven't read the manga. I feel like they dragged that part out a little longer than they should have, because they could have took that and put more emphasis on the ending, because the way they really broke down the kids leaving, and then their trials and everything, who came after them, Norman, blah blah blah, and then we get into the end, like here we're at the climax and everything, and just like boop 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 boop. Okay, the kids are safe now, we're done. It's
I think they were supposed to set up for like 2 more seasons. Like the reason for it, because I read it, the reason why they emphasize his sickness is because it's a whole nother arc about his sickness and like what they were doing to try to solve his sickness. And in that process, you find out about different types of demons. You find out about the different lands that's there. You find out about the different factories. All of that got cut out.
There's a religion to
religions. You find out about the other humans that's there. Like,
because I remember talking about the religion part, because I remember when the kids, they had already left and they were in hiding. But remember, like when they went out to get something to eat, they were disguised as demons. But like where they were staying, I don't know if that was a chapel or whatever, but there was like the older demon dude that came in every day to pray. Like I saw where he was, he offered his sacrifice or his offering, and then he, bowed to whatever statue was there. So I know there was some sort of religion mixed in there, but they didn't like go into detail with that. They just showed him coming every day to do that, and then the kids ate whatever he brought.
So there's like 2 or 3 arcs where they're essentially going on the human underground railroad out of the demon world. And what the anime skipped was like 7 episodes or 17 of just how they were able to connect. Sometimes they'll get close, they'll be together and get separated. And his sickness and all of that played a part in him becoming like a mastermind in the background. And like all of these things that led to them being in that moment. And all of a sudden,
wait,
I'm gonna just
wait, what happened?
Look at the comments,
Nigga. Yeah, so for those who are listening to this and you don't know the context, there's another railroad joke that happened that I guess
I'm gonna need y'all to go see Jesus.
Yeah. And we're doing this on a Sunday, y'all. Come on.
Okay, but we're talking about demons on the Sunday. Like that's not a valid point.
Because it's because Halloween is like next week. That's
So it was a lot of shit that they just decided to like just skip over. That just
that upset me so bad because like I was in tears when I saw Phil. You know what I'm saying? Because like you learn to love Phil throughout the story. Phil? I wanted to see him grow up.
Yeah.
Oh, the young one, right?
Yeah,
Phil had MC energy, low key though.
He did.
Shout out to my nigga Young Phil, bro.
And real quick, we have a message for a few of you guys in the comments and for our guest as well. A special message.
Oh, what happened?
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
Hey, question. Are you going?
Y'all out here wilding? It's like
niggas wilding.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, he did. It's like, my nigga, we've been online for an hour and 6 minutes. You did it on the live. The shit is recorded.
This is definitely
I don't know if you know what televised means, but
nigga, you know we can see you.
Bro, it's like I didn't do anything. Bro, all this is just giving me all the real ideas that I can go with. How many times she got out of pocket? I'm not even gonna say anything in relation to any of that stuff because I don't need her to go off and laugh for another 3 minutes.
What, the train? You're not gonna say anything about trains?
Not talking about that one.
Oh.
And that's how you successfully thwart someone from someone going back. Hey, what were we talking about? I don't even remember what we're even talking about.
Promise Neverland.
I'm talking about Phil.
Talking about Promise Neverland.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, when you think about it, that story is correct for the anime.
Yes.
They made a promise, and they'll never see it through. We ain't get that shit.
Yep.
So they made a promise, but they never landed a good ending.
But
and there we go. I wish we had like little rainbow with words.
And this is your fuck up.
Yeah, that shit. And the story, anyway, the story was really good.
Yeah.
And I would suggest that everyone reads it because if you actually did start liking that anime a lot, there's no way that story satisfied you. And if it did satisfy you, I'm going to question your intelligence to some degree.
I'm going to question your anime fan membership card. May need to be revoked.
Card.
That can be taken, but it's like the intelligence is the first one. It's like you just dumb. How you like this ending? This shit don't even make sense.
You thought I was feeling you? Maybe you dumb.
But if you do read it, just make sure you read it from when they first leave. And again, I don't want to go into details of the details of that. Mm-hmm. But for those who have never watched it, if you watch Promise Neverland, or and you want to like really go off the storyline, which I 100% agree is better, you want to start from the ending of season 1 and just start reading.
That's what I did.
Okay.
I enjoyed the whole fucking ride.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, bro, all I gotta say is that Emma is the fucking
goat. I know, man.
And everything.
And leave it to a woman. Leave it to a woman to bring it all back. Like, just leave it, man.
As you should.
Listen,
hey, the niggas was even like, hey, bro, we ain't gotta save everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna save everybody. We're taking the babies too. Everybody's going. Nobody's gonna die.
Like, yeah, we ain't gotta save. Even me, I was like, damn, bro. I was like, let that nigga go.
Go.
Yeah. Okay, but can we talk about Sister Crone for a second?
Who?
Like, it's not.
Yeah.
So she was crazy. I like, even though I wasn't too fond of her as a character itself. I did feel some type of way the way that she died.
Yeah.
Because
How did she die?
she got eaten.
Yeah.
Remember they locked her in the gate and there was a demon in there?
That does happen in both, but it's a lot different. I'm gonna just say that.
In the manga?
Yes.
Really?
Again, I'm telling you, there's a lot of things that happen in the anime that like was short. And I'm gonna just say it that way. It was just short. Like they played it all out, like that whole season. Like I said, the first season was really detailed. They played it out correctly. But
that's how they got me.
She had more intelligence, and I'm gonna just say it that way.
Oh, yeah. Really?
She was definitely smart as hell.
Really?
Yeah. And she had more
in the anime. Wow, because in the anime they played her to be.
Yeah, exactly.
You said she's what?
They played her to be almost dumb, of not being able to pick up on the cues.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where she in the manga, she definitely picked up on the cues. Thought she had a real like argument for the house. Like was talking to the leadership, and the leadership made a decision. It wasn't one of those like, oh, she just walked into an ambush. Like, no, the mom of moms came out.
Yeah,
during the
grandma.
Yeah, grandma was like,
yeah,
I'm only doing this for you. Like, this is the last time type thing.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah. And you'll never know it because of the anime. You'll never.
Dang.
I got a question.
Nani.
What do y'all think about Isabella?
Okay. So I have mixed feelings about Isabella because the fact, like, I understand. I feel like it took Emma and Emma's determination to really move the mom's heart, because I already knew that she felt bad for the kids. She was for the kids secretly in her heart, but she did whatever she could to survive, because if she didn't do her job, she's gonna, die just like the rest of them.
Yeah.
But I feel like it took Emma, Emma's heart and her determination to, let it was easier on the mom to go along with everything. But it's just the fact that she really sat there and watched all those kids die all those years. Like, was she planning on just doing that forever if none of the kids ever planned on to escape?
No, I think, for spoiler alert, for those who've never watched season 1, I'm just going to give a spoiler alert. I think it's more so because of her son.
Yeah, I was going to say that, yeah.
Yes, Emma definitely pulled on the heartstrings, but her son was the only thing that she protected years in advance, well before
but she was gonna let him die.
Until he made a move to do something about his situation. She couldn't openly do something because then she would have got killed.
Yeah,
but she didn't thwart him at all in trying to make his plan happen. She made everyone safe. She didn't get hurt. She made sure no one got hurt. But when they did what they did, she didn't stop it. She was just like, okay, I'm gonna run y'all out of here. I'm not gonna lose everybody, but I'm gonna run y'all group. Y'all gonna go.
She said, I wish you well.
Well, why she have to break Emma's leg though?
Because if she looked weak, because they have cameras, if she looked weak, then they would have been on early. Like, she delayed.
Think about it from a standpoint of just someone who's like in a very precarious situation and they got to keep up appearances. It's like, I'm for you, but I can't show you that I'm for. Essentially, they're like slaves. Yeah, the humans are on that side. They're slaves.
Because if she gets caught slipping, the demon's gonna come by and be like, "I'm gonna need you to clock out, sweetheart."
Yeah.
Why can I picture that? Wait. Oh my gosh. She said like.
Yep, the Lisa Simpson. Go ahead and log off the computer for me.
Go ahead and log off. Say goodbye to the kids.
All right.
Go ahead and log off.
Hey, and it was always they came right over your shoulder, put the hand over. Log out from
yeah.
Hey, I used to get that shit. I'm like, damn, bro. All right. Just like, you copped it. But I think Isabella, and if you read the manga, they show more about her upbringing too.
I mean, they went
like,
into her upbringing a little bit in the anime, though.
They did, but
I don't
not
even remember the
like,
anime as much as I remember the manga.
Okay. Yeah.
So
in
it's
the
like,
huh? No. What you saying? What were you saying? Well, I'm learning.
oh, I was just gonna say it's like they explain them. I mean, maybe I don't know how much they went in the anime, but they like explain that she was like brought up in this like program in a sense, and she was really smart. Like Ray is really smart, she's really smart, so she excelled. You think it's like, well, I'm smarter, I can stay alive longer, and then have this kid, and then it's like, well, I'm not letting my kid be eaten, and it's like she didn't want to be there anyway. It's like when you force people into these horrible situations, it's like, yeah, it's like you're gonna have to do some bad shit to stay alive, but it's like, is it like, can you really be blamed? It's like you had no choice, and it's all because of a decision that was made years ago that you didn't even know that it's like, oh, this is like I'm born into it. Yeah. And what Emma had to do, Jesus, man. Like when I read that ending, I was like, oh my God.
Oh,
I almost want to give a
bad. I already felt bad when she had to chop her ear off, to get the tracker out.
You lost more than that.
What?
I'm not gonna tell you what it was, but it's like what she lost is almost like the worst thing that you can think about in a sense.
So
I'm not gonna answer.
And this is just more reason for you to read it, because even like prior to her having to do that loss, if you're talking about Isabel, they even alluded to when they did like a flashback to when when she actually broke Emma's leg, and they talked like again, I don't want to spoil it, but they referenced her turmoil during that time, and when she makes a final decision for them, it's referenced then, like, you were my children, I would never really want to put you in harm's way. And it's one of those moments where it's like, if you're not pulling at your heartstrings from like a mother to daughter perspective and mother to son perspective, again, anime season 2 didn't give it shit of justice. Like
a shit.
That's what everybody was saying.
That's a new one. A shit of justice.
He done invented the new phrase. Because like I noticed, because like again, I haven't read the manga, but after I finished watching the anime, I went ahead. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, who did it before me? I was just typing it.
Dang. Great minds think alike. But yeah, when I did the first TikTok of the Promised Neverland, I know there's a lot of people in the comment section saying how much they love the anime, but it's not even close to how good the manga was, and like how they didn't give the anime justice because they missed so much. And like there was a lot of people complain, like they loved the video, but they were still complaining about the anime itself. It was like, I don't know why they blah 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 blah. So yeah, now I'll see a little bit more clearly what they was talking about, because I ain't watching it.
Like, imagine if One Piece like skipped Marineford, skipped majority of the arcs, and just went to Laugh Tale. It was just like, all right, like,
oh no,
who's the ending? That's exactly how it went.
Not even Laugh Tale, because they didn't even give the real ending like that.
So no, they stopped at Jess Rosa and was like, that's the ending.
Right.
Somebody named TBG on Twitch said, "Hey, I'm just throwing it out there."
What's happening to the Brown Gaming?
My bad.
What's happening?
The Brown who?
I gotta follow the Brown Gaming.
Oh, the Brown Gaming. Hey.
And yeah, we do read the chat.
It's just that we're deep in conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we typically have to let there be a break.
Wait your turn, nigga. Damn.
No shout out, I promise. His thumb's getting raw right now. Just all the messages, all the typing right now.
You know him, Shaq?
No, I just know his profile. I don't know him personally. I just know he's a follower, and I've seen his profile before.
Well, definitely appreciate you hopping on, leaving the comment. But I was about to be like, with what he said, hey, and he's like, y'all read chat? I was gonna be like, hey, we had only a few minutes before he was about to get mad at us.
Yeah, right?
He's gonna hit that stand. Here, I'm just gonna write my face.
That's what it is. But he had to acknowledge him right away before he went off on. He's like, go off on y'all, not me. I'm just a guest.
Well, how about you, Shaq? What's your of the demon?
Wait, no, it's you. It's on you.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
She said Promise Neverland.
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit. Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna just dive on in mine then, I guess. So for mine, I know I think this is really one of those, like, not so much they're powerful, not so much that like they had even a huge play in the story. But I gotta go with Mori Mori. She is a she's a god / demon.
She's a god
from
she's a guy.
Yes. Well, hold on a second. Hold on.
That girl's hot. That's a guy. That girl's hot. That's a guy. That guy's handsome. That's a girl.
That's what was it? Hiei? Not Hiei. What was the name of the ice person in Naruto?
I was looking for my little figurine. I can't find him. Haku, yeah. That's what I was looking at. I was trying to
that
find
girl's
him.
hot. That's a guy.
Hey, and then Hiku in One Piece and her brother.
Oh yeah, I knew you're talking about.
I think they're actually both guys.
They're both guys.
Bro, that's one of the things with anime. They really do actually have like all spectrums on there. Because it's like I remember my first time like watching anime and it's like seeing a character where I couldn't tell like androgynous features and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, and my cousin was like, no, actually, that's a girl. And I was like, what? And then I learned about different spectrums.
I mean, it's kind of like the Zoldyck brother, but he was just like a girl. Remember, he was a member of the Phantom Troop. But we thought, you know what I'm talking about, the one with the fan in the paper.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a dude, but he dressed like a girl, you know.
Shit.
Yeah,
Right.
Cross dressing, you see that in anime. Is that the?
Well, this demon is not. Her name is Murumuru, and she is from the Future Diary. She plays a real pivotal part, but it's a very small part. I just like her because she plays such like the. Y'all smart, but let's just mess this up a little bit. And her one little bet changed the entire storyline of Future Diary. Like awesome. Again, little black girl inside the Future Diary that like really changed.
Oh, she black?
Yes, she is.
Okay, now I gotta watch it.
Yes, yeah. She again, her little role that she played. Kind of like how the Butler in Hunter x Hunter, like she played a small role, but the small role had huge development inside the storyline.
Okay.
Oh, if y'all want to see her,
yeah, that'll help. I was getting ready to look.
Speaking of Hunter x Hunter, the manga's coming back out.
Yes, I heard about that. I can't wait.
This is how she looks.
Oh, she's cute.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was cautious for a second. I ain't gonna hold you. I was nervous for a minute. I was like, I swear to God, this is like a half naked.
No. I said little girl. I don't.
I'm just saying, but still,
little girl.
You can say little girl, but
I mean, she's 1,000 years old in the series, but it's like,
yeah.
That's how
But yeah.
that's how them internet niggas be like.
Mhm.
Well, she's my wife. Like that's a child. Like, but no, she's like 1,000 years old, but she looks like a child, nigga.
Oh, you talking about that girl from Demon Slayer? The
Yep. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That's the first one that comes to mind.
She's a child. She's a child.
She's a child in demon years.
Still a child.
That was like that's their argument. She's a child in demon years.
Oh yeah. It's like this keeps on going back. Still a kid.
Still a child.
I had another one in mind too, and I forgot.
Oh, why she thinks JP you got one?
Huh?
I said, well, yes, a demon.
Myself.
Oh.
Like,
we didn't want to go there, but
nah. It mostly just goes off the fact that a lot of my friends would call me a demon, and then the joke was supposed to be said by Ella, but we got onto the subject of something, and then we got sidetracked for like 30 minutes. So it never.
What?
Probably.
I think
no one's to blame for that.
Demon.
Where are you guys pointing? Because it was like
honestly, another demon. Did we talk about?
Are you pointing at me?
No, just the square that's next to me.
Yeah, just a square. That's all. Just a square.
We have a comment where did y'all talk about Dororo?
Yes, in part 1. Yes.
And
I haven't finished that.
That was a really good anime. I suggest y'all watch it. It has some dope fighting scenes and has some character development, which is pretty nice. But my demon, I feel like I can say this, that they're a demon now, is hold on. Rimuru from the time I got reincarnated as slime.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And as of season 2, he became.
Time out. So chat need to keep the energy because he said that he was not a demon because he had to become one. He was not originally a demon. He was
why you always gotta be so technical?
I wasn't gonna do nothing. Like I was gonna let it go. Like I fucks with Rimuru. Like I was gonna let this shit go. He want to start. Yeah, no, it's because he want to start shit.
See, now he want to be good. Now he want to be good. See, now he want to be good. See, all right.
Aren't y'all kicking each other out?
Yo, mouse left clicker ain't shit. Specifically.
What they call out the comment.
But
I hope the battery in your mouse run out.
Rimuru, regardless of what he had to do to become one, he is one, and that is how we will address him out of respect for the demon lord himself.
Loki, that whole arc was pretty dope.
This man, the reason he became a demon lord was for some good shit, for the good of his people.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why he became that, because it was some church niggas that were on some fuck shit.
He was on some Luffy shit.
Yo!
He was on
them church niggas was straight hoes, bruh.
Yep.
Hey, they in the anime, they were straight hoes. It's like they did a lot of fuck shit in the name of the Lord, their Lord, and
them three
and they got ran up on.
Them 3 dudes who like went to the village to like start stirring shit up.
Yeah,
like I was like, ooh, I'm ready. I can't wait for these dudes to run their face, especially that one kid who fought the old man.
Oh yeah, I knew he was gonna get it.
Listen,
I knew he was gonna get it, and then I love how so many anime characters have the Jigan eye.
Yeah,
or a form of it.
Yeah,
he got that third eye. He was like, hey man, this ain't a competition no more. Third eye.
And the part that I thought was so whack was that they attacked this village without giving too much of a spoiler. It's some church people decided that the area of monsters was now a threat, and in the name of Jesus, they had to send
Spin
a
the block.
Yeah, like there was nowhere to park.
Leave it to religion. Leave it to religion. I ain't gonna say no names on how.
So they created a barrier that weakened everybody in there except for them, and then went in there and was bragging about how strong they were while fighting weakened people. So
bro.
some people lost their lives, which I was like, this show is very shonen-esque, very happy-go-lucky. Yeah. Obviously, they still hit us with the shonen later, but at that time, I was like, yo, this show just went and got dark.
I appreciate shonen growing up that way. Like, there is a lot. I appreciate shonen being able to grow up. And what I mean by that is, like, the dark side is coming out. Like,
and it's real. I loved it. They're like what they're doing with My Hero, but
you know exactly what I was going to. Yep.
Yeah. And then what? So pretty much, Rimuru got it back in blood. Long story short.
Yep.
Right. Listen, listen.
I never seen a quarter beast do so much damage.
He pulled up to the camp like, all right, is this all the numbers I need? Bet.
Yeah.
Siri, I'll Make It Rain by Lil Wayne.
No, Make It Rain.
They was getting and then how everyone just pulled up, and my favorite character is Gobta.
Hey yo, Gobta has some mad character development,
bro.
He got Gobta.
The funniest thing,
shit, bro.
Them niggas left him to die at the beginning of the show. I thought he was about to just become like a gag character. And then when he beat the fuck out of that lizard dude,
yeah.
And then they thought he was the king because this nigga literally teleported, kicked this nigga, and then that was it.
Bro, full character development. Shout out to Gobta, bro. Goblin game.
And then Gobta learned how to do the Hellfire thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he learned a special technique. And all the other goblins was like, ooh, that's dope.
That nigga is strong.
Gobta goon.
Like, he became a little beast. I was so proud of that man. And then when they fed him Shion's cooking or something, that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I like that show. I think that's like high quality anime, lighthearted,
on it, man,
and dark. I think I'm almost done with it. Like, I got, you know how I be like, I take a long ass break from watching anime. Like, I don't be watching shit, and then I go and like I'll punish like 3 or 4 shows. Just I watch this, I watch this, I watch this, I watch this. It's like, yeah, it's honestly been quite a few that I watched. I started Spy Family, Haikyuu, Chainsaw Man. Time I got reincarnated as slime. And I think I'm watching something. We finished Spy Family.
I love Spy Family.
Yeah, Spy Family's on point.
I haven't read the manga, but I'm a little concerned with Anya and that damn dog.
Mr. Jola?
His name is Mr. Bond.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Bond. You are so right. She did name him in the last episode.
Took like the whole fucking episode to figure that shit out.
It's a large responsibility to come up with a name for an animal that you're going to take care of. You can't just name anything.
You're supposed to come up with it ahead of time.
Okay, right. But what if you don't really know that you're going to get it? Like, the dog just came home.
I mean, the dog knew it was going to happen, you know?
Hold on. Let me, I'm going to go back a few steps. People be just getting animals like, and they didn't plan on getting one?
Yeah. Yes. My parents being one of them. I know. Yes.
I'm that person. I'm people.
That's crazy to me.
That's wild.
That's crazy to me.
I still remember I got into a fight at football practice, and they were like, "You need a dog or something," and they legit went and got me a puppy.
Was that puppy bad as fuck?
Yeah, they let it go like literally 3 years later. Yeah.
Dang.
But are there any honorable mentions? Anything that y'all wanted to make sure y'all got off? I know that I had Power. I got to give my Power one good time for Chainsaw Man. She's one of the demons inside of Chainsaw Man that I had to make sure I referenced. But is there any others that y'all wanted to make sure that y'all wanted to get out there?
I forgot his name. But have you guys watched Magi or Maji?
Oh, yeah.
Maji?
Yeah.
Maji.
Yeah, so I forgot the name of the main dude. I think he had white hair or something. It's been a long time since I've seen an anime. But it's like it's the humans against the demons. And he was like the leader of the demons.
Aladdin's friend, not Aladdin's friend, but Aladdin's friend.
No, but he's not a demon. I'm talking about like he was the dude I'm talking about. The dude I'm talking about is the actual like he was like the leader over, like he was leading the revolution.
Yeah, the Black Rose and all that.
Yeah.
Wait.
I know what you're talking about, but
yeah,
Magi?
Yeah.
He had white hair?
He had white hair, or his outfit was white. I know there was something on him that was like white. It stood out.
I remember Jafar, and I remember Kasim.
No, not him.
Was it Kasim?
I thought it was Jafar. I was actually
because I remember like Kasim was like wearing all white. He turned into like one of those like dark, dark. He's a dark magic demon at some point.
That could be him.
No, so yeah, that was Aladdin's friend.
No, he's not Aladdin's friend though. Hold on.
Kasim. Yeah, then it was Kasim then. That's a dope name. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a dope name.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I like about Magi. I like some of the characters' names are pretty cool. Sinbad, that nigga though. Period.
Oh, listen, I love Sinbad. I didn't like him at first, but what was that dude's name? Anyways, I'm over it. I'm over it because it's been so long since I've seen the anime. I can't think of his name now. I'm over it. I'm stressed. I'm at to go back in.
All right. I know I got Gyutaro and his sister Daki from Demon Slayer. Because definitely that was a dope fight with him and Tengen. And like
a couple of I'm gonna have to walk away because I didn't watch this one yet. I mean, I read this shit, but I forgot it. So
okay, well, I'm gonna just lightly say that like definitely for season 2 of Demon Slayer, that particular demon duo was like a very cool dynamic, and it definitely gave you the perspective of like if Tanjiro was to pursue that path with Nezuko, and like gives you the question like would he end up like them if him and Nezuko pursued that path? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Definitely cool. And there was a couple of instances with Gyutaro. I was like, this nigga's a fucking asshole and a goddamn savage. One or two in particular were like he just were like shit's gone to hell at this point, and like at this point now we don't know who the fuck's gonna win this. But he walks up to just Tanjiro and just starts fucking with him, like not like cutting him up and all that, just like hitting him upside the head a little bit, fucking breaks his fingers and shit just for the hell of it, and he's just laughing and fucking with him. I'm just like, yo, I would look at him like, nigga, just kill me, stop this. Nigga, I might have to off myself because you're doing too much now. You done broke my fingers. You done gave me like 2 concussions, hit me upside the head because nigga, you strong. And now you just sitting here laughing at me? Nah. I would have walked into the fire and be like, fuck it. But him and his sister Daki, definitely a dynamic duo of that season. Definitely provided some really awesome fight scenes, which really became the highlight, elevated the animation of that show, which UFO Table is awesome for. And definitely was on some demon time shit, pun intended.
And that also confirms that kids' logic is demon logic, because that kid was a demon through and through.
Yeah, it's not. Well, I mean, like He was
a kid.
As a kid, he was like that because of his environment. Like niggas treated him that way, so he was like, "I bet y'all. This is what y'all asked for? Too easy then."
Yeah.
I feel like if he was left alone, no one would. He wouldn't have done it.
That's true. That's true.
Then he became a goddamn goon.
How about you, JP? Got any honorable mentions?
Honestly, the ones that I have are just kind of like, they're not really demons, but I like their demon type aura. So I guess I would say I love Zoro's demon aura when he goes and does like his Ashura path and stuff like that. When you see he's really on his, I'm gonna kill you. So you're gonna die today. I always fuck with that heavy.
For me, I think he just walked away for a minute, probably bathroom. Yeah. I think another person that like I know in the storyline they don't really get that type of mention because of the role they have, but I think Shippo is a good demon to bring up.
Shippo's so cute.
Again, not really one of those like we gonna do all the battles, we gonna do all this, but you talk about courage. That little kid be having like so much little courage to try to fight. Like
Shippo gives Chopper vibes.
Yes.
We need a Chopper.
Chopper and his. And for those who don't know who I'm talking about, that is Shippo from Inuyasha.
Oh, Shippo.
Don't you find that disrespectful? Chopper's wanted level.
Listen, we're gonna start a whole other conversation. Cause they be doing that man so wrong with them bounties. Will they increase it from like 50 to 100?
1,000, I think it is now.
Is 1,000 now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They played that man so
connected
hard.
to one together. Like, oh wait, no, that big ass giant is that same thing? Like,
wearing the same hat.
They can't tell.
I guess they can't.
No.
I guess all the cameras get destroyed during that moment.
Have we ever done the most racist characters in anime? Or
I think we have.
We bring it up a lot.
We did once. We did once in February.
Shout out to the second Hokage.
Not racist. He's not.
That nigga is racist, if not classist.
I would say he's more prejudiced than racist because he never hated for anything. He was just like, yo, them niggas be on some fuck shit. And those niggas were on some fuck shit.
That nigga reincarnated and said, oh, they're still alive. Hey,
the second Hokage reanimated was like, who's this Uchiha Negro in front of me?
Yes.
Why are you in front of me, boy? I thought
I thought I got rid of y'all. What are we doing?
This conspiracy going around talking about how Zoro's a racist.
I've heard that, but I don't like some of these theories on anime things. I'm just like, I ain't taking time to look this shit up. Like, I'm not even gonna look into this. But the Tobirama thing, because I always explain this. I'm like, was he wrong? Like dead ass. It's like the Uchiha, not that they were all like that, but even though it's like this nigga was not wrong. He was like, no, I think that they be on some fuck shit and they only care about themselves.
They were though, because they were getting ready to play a coup de grace or whatever you want to call it.
But it was warranted.
She said cut the grass.
Like, we're gonna make y'all the servants. Like, oh, okay. Well, don't worry.
I would say it's like the one thing where Tobirama fucked up making them the police, which who the fuck likes police anyway? Yeah. So it's like you made them have a job that you don't.
You made them the
not to be liked
automatically.
Time out. He made them public servants.
Exactly.
He put them in their own projects.
And then
he sure did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then giving them their own space, I feel like that was kind of a bad because he knew that they focus on their clanship hard. It's like it's about the clan, Uchiha clan, more so than anything. And then this nigga just said, "Okay, go over there and do it yourself." That's Africa. Go.
So I was talking to Rakage the other day about this also, and he brought up the point how basically the Uchihas in the Leaf Society is basically like the black people in today's society.
Yep.
I don't really think so.
They got red zoned. Only difference is we wasn't able to even get police as public servants. We got just straight field workers.
You want to know why I don't think so?
Yeah. I mean, like, if you go ahead.
Then niggas had a choice to like join the Leaf. Their leader chose to say, "Hey, we're gonna unite and make this village," right?
But not everybody was like for it, though.
Not everybody was for it, but it's like.
And when they made the village, they was warred like 4 years later. Oh no, yeah, until Madara died.
Madara. This is where I find this weird. Y'all never found it weird that there's no Uchiha that mixed with anybody else, but everyone else was mixing?
No, I don't. I mean,
Senju's mixed, and people said it's like that's why they think the Konoha clan is so strong. Senju's mixed everywhere. Uchiha niggas did not fuck with other niggas. They didn't
want inferior genes in their bloodline. Like they only want the elite, like the best of the best in their bloodline.
I think the Hyugas was the same way as the Uchihas to an extent.
The who?
And they also did the Targaryen style of breeding. So I don't know if y'all knew, but like they are cousins.
You said the Hyuga?
Yeah, I think the Hyugas did the same as the Uchiha to an extent, but it was just like bougie about it.
Yeah.
They still had some more mixing, but I don't think the Uchiha are the black people of because I'm like, nah. It's like one, they ain't even black. It's like, no, I'm just kidding.
Hey, low key, I'm with JP with this one. I was like when I see people talk about like, oh, I think the Uchihas are like black people. I was like, nah, because the black people are chilling in the Cloud Village with none of this bullshit drama.
Right? That's one thing.
I'm just telling you, no person from the Akatsuki from the Cloud Village.
That's a fair point.
We got our representation. We ain't.
Yeah.
No, we're in the Cloud Village. No Akatsuki members. Yep. There was nothing.
All of our Cherokees were cool as fuck.
We was like, hey, you might be a little different, but I fuck with you, my nigga.
We can even drop lyrics while beating your ass. Like we can.
Oh my god, that's so disrespectful.
Killer B wrote a whole mixtape while he was beating up.
This nigga paused and said, "Oh shit, you know what?"
He's like, "Oh shit, nigga, that's a bar."
That nigga killed.
That's a bar.
He killed Sasuke like twice in that fight.
He sure did.
And then he fucking hit him with the what do you call it? He hoodwinked him. Fucking gave him a tail.
Oh yeah.
This nigga was hiding away from his duties and shit. But anyway, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like people need to not try to compare black people to certain things in anime. It's like, just let us enjoy the show.
Like, you think it's niggas. That ain't niggas. Niggas wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of.
I would say the Uchiha niggas is they're honestly kind of like my least favorite out of everybody because it's like y'all niggas got manipulated by like the worst. It's like they just went to y'all because they know that y'all are easily influenced. Sasuke, for example. Granted, he went through hell, but this nigga was so easily influenced. It's like you're annoying, bro.
But like you think about like how they obtain higher power, they have to go through something traumatic, and so
emo
for that, basically that, and that gets passed down. Like all that trauma just keeps getting passed down further and further. Then the kid's gonna end up being jacked up in the head because like for you to get stronger, you have to go through like something terrible, and that'll mess you up.
Thus, anyone who has Uchiha in their username is toxic.
But to add to that, if we're getting technical with it, it's like for them, they misinterpreted what the tablet said.
Oh yeah, because what's the name changed it
to get the power.
Oh, yeah, you're
it wasn't actually through traumatic deaths. It was just intense emotions.
Yeah.
It's like, and them niggas went and it's like, oh, you have to murder somebody in order to get power. Versus,
he went straight to worst case scenario. No, you gotta kill your best friend.
Exactly. It was like it was murdering somebody, and then people were stealing each other's eyes.
Yeah,
the Izanagi, and then stealing people. So it's like that clan was completely fucked up, and that's why people like Itachi and Shisui were like outcast, because they're like, y'all niggas is dumb.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta do all this. Sarada got this Sharingan to activate just from being sad because about like her dad and stuff. So that's why someone's like, the Uchiha are like black people. No, we are not that stupid. It's like, don't put that on us. Them niggas was just emotional as fuck. Everything
emotional damage.
That's why I can't stand them. It's like everything about them was emotion. It's like, bruh, can you think for a second?
Yep.
It's like, Jesus Christ. It's like, why would you have to kill your best friend? Yep. Tell me.
I don't trust black folks that rep the Uchiha clan.
What'd you say, Shaq?
I said I don't trust black people who rep the Uchiha clan. Like, that's your set? Nah, you sus. you
that's your set?
That's your set? Nah, bro.
Yes.
Like, if you got Uchiha in your username, nah.
Uzumakis don't age. They don't crack. They live like the longest. I'm like,
we got a whole village. I'm out here repping the Cloud Village, bro. You ain't see no leaf on me, nigga. Fuck that.
No leaf on me?
Ain't no leaf on me, cuz all about the cloud, nigga, on the set. Southside Cloud Village, nigga.
Southside.
Hey, but the leaf outfit is cold. Their tuning jacket, the flak jacket, and all that shit, it's cold.
Yeah,
I can have that. I can have that.
All right, hey, cool. I dressed up in it before. I was like, this shit cold. I wouldn't wear any other outfit. Them niggas, they aren't up in like elevation, and then most of their shit are cut off.
Mm-hmm.
I know they cold.
They don't feel that.
No,
they're always running. They're always running. So they're
mine's no cold, man.
Men's never hot.
Oh my god, y'all stupid.
But
if I see a Jamal Uchiha, what's up?
You said you got any shout outs?
Yeah, I was about to go to something else. All right, yeah.
He's gonna keep going. He's gonna keep right on going. Put the cup down.
So big shout out to Mobcast Mafia. I guess started in a recent episode. Shout out to them. Big shout out to HNIC. They're doing a Monster Madness this month. I appeared in a few of those episodes going over Disney villains this month, and they're doing the finals this upcoming Wednesday. So Wednesday, make sure you check that out. I will be there drunk as hell, having all that kind of fun. And greatly appreciate everybody. Fall season is going crazy. Cons are still going on, so be on the lookout on Spice Run Podcast to see any of our con appearances. Big shout out to JP for hanging out in Miami. We appreciate AfroCon as well for shouting us out on their page. Also, and it's fall season. So once again, make sure y'all head over to Spice Run Podcast. Link is in the bio, brought to you by Teespring to get your Spice Run Podcast merchandise. We got t-shirts, we got long sleeves, we got tank tops, and just because it's the fall season, we got hoodies. Fellas, we know you need a hoodie, and we know your girl need a hoodie. So make sure she'll steal yours and get hers too.
Well.
Still, make sure you get your hoodie. Make sure you get a hoodie this fall season. Make sure you get a hoodie for your girl. And if you got kids, get some hoodie for your kids too. I don't know if they'll fit it or not, but hey, they'll grow into it, right? So make sure I get some merch today. And then send us a picture so we can shout you out on our page as well. Thank you.
I didn't appreciate that comment. What you mean? Wait, what you mean?
Hold on. Let me make sure I direct this correctly. You know what I mean.
Like, what you mean though? Like, what you trying to say? I don't appreciate that.
You look the wrong way.
Yeah,
I'm looking the right way.
Now you're right. Now you're right.
Right.
She yelled the first time she wasn't, but we good. We here now.
Okay.
We here.
You know what I mean.
Nobody be stealing nobody's hoodies.
Okay, that's a lie.
But
and lastly, we thank Miss AfroCocoaPuffs for being here. We definitely greatly appreciate her. She supports the show. We support her content. If you have not had the awesomeness to see her live in concert at a con, make sure you get that opportunity. She does an awesome job on the stage, killing it. Make sure if you got TikTok and you got time for that, head over to TikTok. She has awesome skits and videos that we have reposted as well. And then awesome hilarious on all her different social media platforms. And along with some amazing music that we have on our recommendation playlist on our YouTube channel and also on her YouTube channel as well. So if you need some good vibes and a good time, make sure y'all go support AfroCocoaPuffs today.
Yeah, I appreciate it. If anybody's going to AWOL this
AfroCoco Demon.
AfroCoco Demon.
I didn't even do anything.
ACD.
If anybody's going to AWOL this weekend, holla at your girl. Take some pictures or something, because we're going to be hanging out, doing whatever. This is my first AWOL. Really?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? I didn't even do this is blasphemy, and this is I don't know what you want to call it.
Listen,
slander. This is slander. This is what it is.
Blasphemous has to be God related, doesn't it? And you're quite so I don't even think you can say blasphemous.
What you mean?
You're the conductor that got this train at the station, so you don't have to see it through.
That's actually perfect. So, JP, you got some words of wisdom for this?
Yeah, I got one. I'm prepared for it, and it's something that really be pissing me off, and it's people's gullibleness, where it's like, how do I explain this? People will just base what they think off someone, pass good judgment on them, oh, this person's a great person because they say good things, but then they never really look at their actions and how it actually goes against what they be talking about. And sometimes it's really fucking annoying because you'll be that person it's oh, I love this person. I'm like, that person's a piece of shit. And it's for some reason, you just believe everything that they say, even though they treat you and everybody else like shit. So I would say, grow the fuck up. It's okay to be disliked by people or whatever, because you're not going to go along with whatever bullshit that they want to go along with liking whack-ass people or going along with because whatever the reason is. So I'd say be true to yourself and think a little bit more, because you're going to piss me off if you don't. And I'm always pissed off anyway. You're just going to piss me off more.
I have no idea.
Hey, yo, send me that so we can tweet that.
Yeah.
That's tweetable. What'd you just say? Send me that so we can tweet that.
I mean, I said a lot, but
the last sentence.
Got you. Don't piss me off.
I bet you don't tweet that.
But I got you. I don't know. That's something that's been irritating me a lot lately.
No, I get you. Afro, do you have any handles, any shout outs, anything going on that you want to make sure you get out right now? Here is your moment.
Oh, I got the same handle everywhere. Well, there you go.
There you go.
All right.
Okay, all right.
I got the same handle everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. So just type in AfroCocoaPuffs. I am working on a special project. It's supposed to be releasing next month. It is for the blurred community. It's going to be an EP. I will release more information about that a little later, but I am working on something very special. And it is more towards the nerd couples. So that's a little, special project for that. But like I said, more information will be released later. Again, catch your girl this weekend at AWOL. It'll be my first AWOL, so we're going to turn up, have fun, and, hopefully I'll be able to meet more, cosplayers and even some mutuals. That's about it.
Perfect. All right, and as always, we just want to say we appreciate and thank everyone who comes out, comments, like, subscribe in our group chats, in all of our mentions, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, you name it. Somebody is there communicating and just enjoying the anime world. We appreciate everybody, and as always, keep it spicy. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.